Well, I was just curious, now that day two is done, if any picks in particular stood out to you guys you're particularly happy to get in the spots that you got them.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited about the whole class. Obviously, I'll start with Nate Dohm there in the third round. Mississippi State started out as a Friday guy, explosive fastball from a lower slot, promising off-speed weapons to work with. Um, then Serrano, he played a little first base as a freshman at NC State, moved to center field this year, took to it quickly. He makes a ton of contact. He's got a projection left in his frame, and we think he can turn into a decent power hitting outfielder. Um, and then Trey Snyder there in the fifth, our high school guy in the Kansas City area, just a all around good baseball player. This kid plays multiple sports in high school. He impressed us with his on field play. We had him do our Mets workout, and his athleticism was really off the charts. So excited to get those three at the top, start the day, and then round it out well with some big arms and some power hitting bats. Overall, I think we're very excited about the haul from today.
You took a couple guys late in Watson and Lambert that were relievers in college. Do you envision them as relievers in pros as well?
Yeah, well, Watson transitioned to a little more of a starting role. We think his fastball can play as a starter. Developing the slider will be a key for him, but it showed promise at times. And Lambert's just a huge power arm. We'll work with him, and just at that spot, we're excited to get 100 out of the draft in the eighth round there.
Cool, thank you.
Hey, Kris, Drew, good to see you. Tim Healy from Newsday here. I just noticing Trey Snyder was the only high schooler you guys took in the first 10 rounds. Is there anything behind that, or is that just how the cookie crumbled?
Kind of how the cookie crumbled. We were close on a few other spots. Trey, has a strong commitment to Tennessee, but we're really impressed with what he could do, and thought that might be a good spot there in the fifth round. It worked out so far, and we're looking forward to possibly getting him in here and signing him to be a Met.
Sure. And then you mentioned Trey Snyder, some projectability there in his frame. Looks like a pretty big guy already. You mentioned center field this year. Where do you see him playing defensively over the coming years, especially if and when he does fill out the way you think?
Yeah, I think you're talking about Eli Serrano.
Oh, yes, Serrano. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to run him out in center field. He can run. If the body gets bigger and he puts on a lot of muscle and it slows down a tick, we think he'll be excellent right field. So all around, just a solid hitter and has versatility in the outfield, first base. But I think outfield might end up being the best spot for him.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Peter Splendorio with New York Daily News. Obviously, since the trade deadline last year, you guys have been pretty public about the importance of rebuilding the farm system. Just how, I guess, would you say that process has gone? Including with this draft, now being a big part of it.
Yeah, sustainability is a big key point for Steve and David, and the draft is a huge part of this process. And our goal is to continue to build processes around our amateur draft that help us get good players for David to make good decisions at the big league level to build a World Series champion.
Hey guys, I just had one more. Curious your thoughts on Corey Collins. Obviously, the numbers at a big SEC program were off the charts. What did you like about getting him in that spot?
Yeah, we love the power. He had a really good year, breakout season. We think the left-handed power is going to play, and he'll probably end up being a first baseman. But we're excited, like I keep saying, about the power. It's a big standout tool for him.
Do you have any plans to try him at catcher? Or is he first base for sure at this point?
Yeah, when he comes in, player development will assess some of those things, and versatility is always a good thing. So whatever they decide his future will be as far as defensively, we're excited for that.